Hello there everyone, welcome to another stream, and as promised, the 1 year, I've been promising this for a few weeks now, due to, I don't want to say the demand for Battlefront, because there's not much of a demand for it, but for the ones who do keep asking. I said if I was to stream it again, it would be the 1 year anniversary of the cancellation, so I don't think celebrate is the word. We're here to commemorate, I suppose, what is now Battlefront 2 has been cancelled for 1 year exactly. I wasn't dead, already dead. Little play on words there, I wasn't dead. For some reason, the stream wouldn't start. I nearly had to tell you all that I wouldn't be able to stream, which I'm sure the hundreds waiting for Battlefront, not the hundreds, the thousands, the millions waiting for Battlefront would have been very sad to hear. But yeah, we're going to go for an hour on Battlefront. I haven't played it since the last time I streamed, which was February, March, somewhere around there. Hello Chewy, Oswin, Star Wars Forever, Already Dead, Tyler, Chewbacca Plays, Gotham's Anarchy, Jacob, Benjamin, Rogues, Connor, Matthew, of course, Matthew, we're going to have to play as this Matthew tonight, Mr. Grievous. Matthew will not be satisfied if I don't play as Grievous tonight. Cranberry, how you doing? What's up everyone? I'm sorry I kept you waiting like an extra minute, 2 minutes. Surely it wasn't that bad. Invites, does anyone care? Does anyone care? You know what? I'll invite who I think's going to join and who I know just doesn't play it anymore. And if non-members, Patreons want an invite, just message me. You can see my gamer tag there. Just message me and I'll get you in. I think that's everyone who would join. And let's go into it with some supremacy. Let's mark this properly. It's not usually the one I would choose, but considering it was, this essentially was a year ago tomorrow, because we got the cancellation message a year ago today. I did not know that off by heart. I had to check the when the community transmission was uploaded a few weeks ago, so I did not actually know. I thought it was the 30th when this game was cancelled until I checked. So. Hybrid, I saw your message come up. I think you're on here. There's our first one. Nope, that's not related to it. That's another one. Where's your message, Hybrid? We have one here. I saw Hybrid come up, but I can't find his message for some weird reason. We can't even find a match, which is lovely. Invite to game. Scarif, that marks it perfectly. Yeah, I sent you an invite, Reen, because I thought you might have joined, to be honest. How you doing, Doom? How you doing? I haven't seen one of your streams since the Celebration Edition. I thought you'd quit, because YouTube unsubbed you. So I thought because I lose like, this isn't just me. I lose like, I can like lose about 8 subscribers to probably 20 subscribers in a minute sometimes, and I presume that's YouTube just removing bots. And the answer to that as well is because people say like, I don't bot subscribers. Yeah, bots. You know, when you see like bots commenting in your comments section, they usually subscribe to you as well. So then YouTube ends up removing them. So I presume, or my research at least has led me to presume that that's what they do. But a lot of people do say they've been unsubbed as well. So I think they do actually, they remove inactive subs, which to me, I don't believe YouTube should remove inactive subs, because whether they're active or not, the fact of the matter is you've earned that subscriber, so you should keep it. Should they remove bots? Yeah, I agree with that. But that's just me. It's not going to change either way. They're not going to listen to me. Probably don't even know who I am. How you doing, Inky? Good to see you. Hello, Chewbacca. Hello, Brighton. Hello, Commander Wolf. My day's been alright, thank you. How's yours? Any more here? Nope. Any more here? Nope, it was just hybrid. So, and just, unless you change your name, unless that is you hybrid and you change your name. I don't know. I'm not a bot. I hope I'm not a bot. Now remember to like and subscribe, guys, as always, if you're new. I think Dennis left. I think Dennis left DICE. And then that Battlefront 2 screenshot, which, by the way, I'll be honest with you, I would have covered that screenshot if I found out about it when it was first released. Not as, like, confirmed. I would have put, like, I would have put leak or possible rumour or whatever. But if you saw that screenshot of Coruscant, that was debunked. I say sadly, I honestly thought it was going to be fake, and then people couldn't seem to identify if it was a few days later, so it got me thinking maybe, but no, they finally identified it, that Coruscant leak. But I would have covered that days before I knew, and I would have covered that as a leak. The reason I didn't is because while I do go out of my way to look for LEGO Star Wars news right now, I don't do the same for Battlefront, because I don't expect there to be anything, and quite frankly, I don't care about waiting for something that I know that isn't going to come anytime soon.
The Empire will do everything
if it does, we'd be getting a lot more official stuff than we're getting now. Like, we'd be getting placeholder games on like Amazon and stuff. We'd be getting maybe Dennis not leaving. I'm not saying they need Dennis to do another Battlefront game, but I don't think Dennis would leave, probably knowing there wouldn't be another one, just for them to make another one. Even by EA's standards, I don't see that happening. So there'd be things like that for me. Hello Star Wars Forever. Yeah, I still stream. I do the Skywalker Saga, LEGO Skywalker Saga Q&A every Sunday right now. I did expect by this point for that game to be out, or for it to be in a good phase of marketing or close with a release date. But obviously, I say in that stream, if you guys have other questions that don't relate to that, maybe join a stream when the title isn't related to the Skywalker Saga, so that's your day today. If you do have other questions, today's the day, and the chat moves a lot slower as well when it's Battlefront, so I should be able to get to them all. Most of them, I hope. You're grinding Battlefront 2 still? I respect your dedication. I don't dislike Battlefront 2. The reason I parted with it so quickly, I say so quickly, I didn't actually part with Battlefront 2 as quickly as you probably think, so I was still playing like for way over a month afterwards. I didn't get the mole skin until like, I think it was just under a month after it was released, so I was grinding that like crazy. I mean, Doom, you were there, Rian, you were there, back me up on this one. But I was grinding like crazy, and then I got the mole skin, and obviously there was nothing else to grind, and playing the same maps over and over again did get boring, and I had to stop. I do enjoy coming back to it every now and again. I definitely do. But to play it regularly, I need daily content. And since then, in my spare time, in my spare gaming time these days, I play FIFA, which is another EA game. And the reason I say that is because that gets daily content. I know it's not at the same level as what Battlefront content would need, but just imagine daily content in Battlefront. Couldn't get enough of that. Read the chat in a second. I have screwed my chances of a hero. Well done. There was a petition, yes, there was a petition to bring back Battlefront. Obviously I covered that as well. I was still covering Battlefront for way over a month after its cancellation, then I got bored. And as I make very clear, I don't cover stuff that I'm not interested in. That's why we didn't cover Squadrons. LEGO Star Wars it's difficult to cover right now because I'm so hyped for the game after that gameplay trailer last summer. And I know obviously something is coming. I look back at that menu screen quite often because that menu screen that leaked, that looks incredible. But it's difficult to stay hyped for that. It remains just intact just because of my childhood, I suppose, and that playing a big part in my love for the LEGO games. But yeah. When I said messages come up on screen, so I had a bit of a dilemma because I don't have my notifications on the actual Xbox because it's a very easy way for people to spam me during streams, and then they'd never stop coming up. So I have them turned on my computer. So you could spam me on my computer essentially, but it doesn't matter because It pops up at the bottom. It doesn't get in the way of anything. And honestly, I don't really care. No one's going to see it apart from me. And I'm looking at the game most of the time and the chat. So yeah, if you want to spam me on Xbox, feel free. I don't see where it's going to get you. Some have done it before. I don't think they got any medals for it or anything, but you never know, they might have. Matthew, what was your last comment? Remember to use unrelenting advance to block the minigun bolts. Why was that removed? No idea, but I will. Thank you, Matthew. We will. We can't get Grievous on this, obviously. Scarif feels like the right one to play, considering essentially this was revealed to us a year ago today, but it didn't come out until a year ago tomorrow. It's bringing back so many memories, like my mind playing this and knowing like it was cancelled a year ago today. My mind is going back to so many thoughts from that current time of my my opinions on Battlefront. I haven't thought about this stuff in a year. It's amazing. I'm just allowing my mind to go crazy right now. I'd really like a hero though. That would be lovely. No, that's not going to happen though. Gotham, I forgot you were the guy from the Skywalker Saga stream, weren't you, who was spamming about the younglings. Bloody younglings, man. I think every Star Wars YouTuber can pretty much say this, but I never hear the end of the younglings. They've been dead how long now? 16 years? And we still hear about them? Call of Duty you've been playing? I haven't played Call of Duty in probably like since 2016. I was never like the biggest fan of it, but I did play it quite a bit for the small time I was into it, which was probably about 3 to 4 years, like never religiously. I was always kind of more of a FIFA guy in my spare time, which is how I spend my spare gaming time today. That time will obviously go on Skywalker Saga once it's out. I mean, any gaming time, like on and off stream, I'll be on that. I cannot wait, but I'm going to try not talk about Skywalker Saga that much today, because that's probably all you're used to listening. You're listening to me talking about these days. You hate how inaccurate the heavy weapons are. I'm not like this is it for me. Like my Star Wars knowledge is great, but where I'm not too great is actually weapons. I know the basics. I know the DL-44 is Han Solo's. I know the DL-18 is the one Luke force pulls in Episode 6, and it's also Kanan's in Rebels. But and weapons isn't the one I'm best at. Do I like Star Wars Theory? I used to watch him a lot more than I do right now. That's not because I don't like him. I just don't watch as much YouTube these days, honestly. I feel like when I'm on YouTube, and this is like, I suppose what they're trying to achieve with it anyway, but when I come onto YouTube, I am bombarded by like the actual mainstream news YouTube channels, like, well, over here in the UK, like BBC, Sky, ITV. I'm bombarded by videos like that. So, I mean, YouTube used to be a place for the creators and stuff, but when I come onto YouTube, I end up watching the news. That's essentially I'm watching the thing that we as creators swore to destroy, which is obviously not letting the mainstream take over this platform, but they've definitely done that. So my favourite YouTube channel right now, unconsciously, is probably like Sky News or something. It's a bit sad, isn't it? No, I don't even like the BBC. I think they are just a mess. But they suggest you these titles in the suggested box, and you can't stop clicking them. And then ITV gets suggested to you. Then Sky News. Sky News, it's not too bad. I mean, I like Sky Sports News. That's good. But Sky News itself, it's just like another one of them, isn't it? So I spend all my time on YouTube watching news. How the platform has fallen. Can we still not get a hero? Nope. It's lovely. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic with that, by the way. That's the BBC isn't actually my favourite YouTube channel. I'm trying to educate you all on how the mainstream media has taken over this platform, and we must get it back. There might be a Battlefront 3 in the works. If you're referring to that leak, Matthew, I had hopes too. In the back of my head, I had hopes, especially after it wasn't debunked for a few days, but it's been confirmed to be fake. It's so sad. I didn't have to get any tissues to wipe away the tears because I wasn't that hopeful, but I was a bit more hopeful considering days were passing and nobody was debunking it, which there's always that one guy, isn't there, that can debunk everything. Seems to just have everything saved on his computer, like as soon as something comes out that's not real, debunked within a second. But that wasn't happening this time around, but the Coruscant image is fake, which is very sad, but it is what it is. Don't lose sleep over it, guys. Can I sub to your channel, Jacob? I can give you... I don't like turning away when people ask, like, can you shout me out or whatever, because I know what it's like to be in the position of being a small creator, so I can always, like, just say, shout to you. Don't remove them already, unless they spam, obviously, but yeah, always just... You know, if any of you got some nice content, I'm always fine with you self-promoting if it's in a non-spammy way and a non-bot way as well, where you're just spamming the same message. Like if you're actually talking to someone in the chat and saying, well, I upload this content, I cover this, it's quite good, and replying to someone's comment about it, then I'm fine with that, because I understand what position you're in. We are talking. I've started a topic about the mainstream news. Apparently, it's lovely. Resist it. If you get the mainstream news recommended to you on YouTube, don't do a me. Resist it, and then we can get them out of the algorithm. Now they probably. I think YouTube just purposely put them in the algorithm. They got like deals with them behind the scenes. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh, I hope not, dude. I'm not much of a boxer. I'm not a boxer at all. It's not my thing, to be honest. Jet, how are you doing? Stream Minecraft? We may. I mean, we did do that Star Wars stream on it. Hybrid, I'm still getting your messages coming up. There we go. Now you're showing up. Beautiful. Let's get you in here. Is there anyone else? Already? I mean, I think I already invited you already, but I'll do it anyway. I think you took me spamming you quite literally. I love how you... Oh! Wait, hang on. Luke, come here, my boy. Right. Let's just check the chat requests. I don't like how they split up the chat into two. I mean, I get it, especially if you're like a celebrity, but for someone like me, it's a bit annoying. Didn't get the notification for this stream. That's just YouTube. YouTube just... I love YouTube. I've obviously got a special place in my heart for YouTube because I wouldn't have this channel, believe it or not, without YouTube. But they are a bit strange sometimes. They always have been. How you doing, Skidra? What's up? Yeah, I think gaming communities are always crazy.
Lost too much time.
Every single one of them is mad in some way. That's why I take a back seat these days, because I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. I think just growing up now, I'm getting too old for the petty little community arguments with Battlefront. Like, oh, you're too negative, FGG. These days, I don't care. I really don't care.
I'm the one you want.
Goes on and on. It never ends. Let's get an epic. No, always kill me. Alright, let's do a... No? Okay. Give me that kill. That's mine. Thank you, Yoda. Even though you were completely going to try and steal it off me. Too bad this hasn't got a second phase. That's another reason to turn me off Battlefront, because just knowing that... It didn't sit right with me as well, knowing that the final content was just rushed. I had a lot of problems with the making of Battlefront 2. I had a lot of problems with the devs as well, like not personally in terms of the content they made. I blame EA for some of it, but definitely the devs played a part in the bugs and in choosing certain things over another. But I had no personal problems with them, and I think what was done to them was very disrespectful in just cancelling it after all the work they'd put in to kind of bring EA's name back a bit, even if it did. So I'm dead, but I don't care. I don't care that there was like a 4-kill streak because the game's going to end. There's no point getting my... I think I'm just going to go into Clone Wars after this, honestly, because even though your hero isn't secured into the next round, there's still a possibility, isn't there? How old am I? I'm 22. I'm 22, Jacob. Unfortunately, I'm getting older. I mean, you get older, you become wiser. I feel every year. I feel I'm much wiser than I was last year. Last year I felt I was much wiser than the year before. Next year I'll feel I'm much wiser than I am this year. That's one of the pros too, I suppose. But it is also quite sad considering I think I was either 13 or 14 when I started this channel. I don't even know if I'm going to spawn back in, honestly. Hello, Weaver. I'm not 38. Got people told, like, subscribers I was like in my 40s once, and people believed it. I'm not bald either. I'm not 57. I've not got kids. Leave me alone. I have no idea who that is, honestly, already dead. I've heard the name, but I have no idea who it actually is. We're old now, Skid Row. Like we're in our dying days. 20 and 22. Our lives are coming to an end. I sound depressed. I'm sorry. Right, let's try and sound happier. I mean, maybe that's just the. I don't think it's depressed with me. I think I'm in like just a calm mode right now. I'm not depressed. Honestly, I'm the best I've been right now. I'm just happy everywhere's kind of opening back up. I mean, I do feel like it's all going to come crumbling back down, if I'm honest, but I've got a few things planned actually, like in my own life for May, so I'm really looking forward to May. Whereas this time last year, we were like in a lockdown, wasn't we? And it was so depressing. So I'm excited for a good month ahead. How's everybody else's life going? I said that in the most depressing manner. I can assure you I'm not depressed. Right, let's get out of this. I did see the Bad Batch descriptions, so obviously I won't read them out because of spoilers. I won't cover any spoilers. As always, you never know when someone could just troll in the chat out of nowhere, so keep an eye out in the chat if you don't want spoilers. But I have seen the stuff for Bad Batch. I mean, this isn't really a spoiler that I'm about to say, but I saw like someone had the tab up on Disney Plus with like the first 3 episodes there, which how did they? Probably an insider, I'd guess, but I can't wait honestly for Bad Batch. I think it's exactly the show I want. That period just after episode 3, when the transitional period between the Republic and the Empire is something I've always been into, so I look forward to that. I'm so curious about it. Razor's on as well, everybody's on tonight. Is Spider King in here? He is, he's already in. Can still fill up a party. I'll take it. Remember to like and subscribe, guys, if you're new. I can confirm there's a few more people in this than the last one. The last one we were getting like, I think it was like 15 to 18 viewers. Hello, Fierce. How are you as well? It is quite sad, I admit, because a lot of my more OG subscribers, and I suppose at this rate OG is like a year old, because that's when we were doing Battlefront, but a lot of my more OG subscribers come to these and they're not really into Lego Star Wars stuff, which I completely understand. It's sad the way things went, I suppose, but move forward, move on. If you sit around thinking about what could have been and all that, you're not going to get anywhere. Focus on the future. Hopefully there's a Battlefront 3, but I wouldn't count on it for probably until 5 years, 10 years. It could be like the thing you see in 10 years' time. We finally revisit the Battlefront franchise. You never know. I don't think I'll be doing YouTube then, though. Doing good. Can't go Grievous, Matthew, because we're Republic. Thoughts on the new Kenobi series? The way this isn't a spoiler because it's been confirmed like publicly by Disney, but the way that they're trying to, they're alluding to Obi-Wan and Vader meeting, I don't like that, and I totally get that Obi-Wan and Grievous met 1,000 times in the Clone Wars, but I feel like there's a lot more to this. This is Master and Apprentice. This is a man who lost. I mean, I say a man referring to Obi-Wan, but both of them actually lost everything, and so in different ways. I don't want them to touch with, because I've always wanted a Kenobi series, but as I've got older and I've really thought about what that means, this is the other thing, I love Star Wars Rebels, but if it meant not taking it out of canon, because I want it to be canon, I love the show, I love the characters, but if it meant maybe messing with the canon a bit, just having Maul and Kenobi fight out, I don't want to Duel the Fates fight. I actually liked the Kenobi Maul fight. The three moves, then he's defeated kind of thing, and the whole the references of that, the Qui-Gon stance, essentially not making the same mistake as Master did. I like that, but maybe to see it in live action. But then how do you bring Ezra into the live action show about Kenobi? Because it's a bit different with Ezra being in the Ahsoka show, because to know about Ahsoka properly, you go back and you watch Clone Wars and Rebels to understand who she is, and then you'll meet Ezra there. But going into the Kenobi show, you'd go back and watch the movies, essentially, and then if you went back and watched the Clone Wars, even if you went back and watched the one Kenobi episode in Rebels, that wouldn't give you any idea who Ezra is. So how do you incorporate Ezra into the Kenobi show if you're following the exact same story of how Maul and Obi-Wan fought in that? So once again, I love Rebels, I don't want it taken out of canon, but if there's any way to just maybe do Kenobi and do Maul and keep it to the free move battle, if you even want to call that a battle, but keep it to that, just see it in live action, but seeing Ezra just stood there, everyone who has no clue who he is would just be a bit weird, wouldn't it? It is what it is. We'll see. The thing I'm most excited for is Book of Boba Fett, which I recently found out was like, it's only going to be 4 episodes, is it? Which I was quite disappointed about. I won't lie to you, I was expecting like it to be a 12 episode series. So maybe not that, but I look forward to that actually. I think Tamara Morrison is a fantastic actor. What he does with Django and Boba, and maybe in the future actually doing some of the beloved clones from the Clone Wars series, like Rex, maybe would be really good. No languages week this week already. Sorry. It'll hopefully be here next year with Lego Star Wars. I know it's sad. I know you're all crying. I know nobody will ever be able to look at me ever again in the same way. But I'm sorry. I can't play Battlefront 5 days in a row and stay entertained. I can play it on and off like I am right now. But I can't play it 5 days in a row.
Master Yoda's here.
Mr. Yoda's here. Yep, I'm behind again.
We no longer hold command post Auric.
Have I seen Scene 38 reimagined? No, what's that? No idea. Hello, Chase. Oh, Joseph, I remember you too in the Battlefront days. It's nice to see some old faces. And by the way, if you are here and you've not been here in a year and you've moved on, you don't need to apologise anyone like I saw a few people doing earlier that they hadn't watched in a while. I get it. You move on. I couldn't watch Battlefront these days. Like I told you, I can't watch Battlefront these days. BBC News are all over my recommended. Get them off. Help me get them off. Why does it have to be BBC News? Of all the news channels, why BBC? If I had to rank the main three, I'd say Sky number 1, ITV second, and BBC third, but a big drop to third. How would you rank the three big English news channels? I'm not even doing American because I watch them every now and again, and by every now and again I mean maybe like twice a year if an interesting video pops up. So I can't even do a ranking of the American news channels.
Capture of command post N underway.
Allows to ban people or to time out for longer. I can't, that's a YouTube thing. They decide the rules on how long everything is and how many times you can do it. Oh, the dogs have started outside. It's lovely. What would an FGG stream be without the dogs? We actually had some new neighbours move in. And they have like, I think it's like 4 dogs. Completely different looking dogs. There's like a big one, then there's a medium one, then there's a tiny. I don't like it, but there's like more dogs in the stream. So when we're actually streaming non-stop, when Skywalker Saga's here, there's going to be way more dogs than usual. I can't wait for that. Oh dearie me. It's an absolute night. It's a nightmare living around here, trust me. As someone who hates dogs. But this is a good moment, actually. This is a good stream moment for something I have planned for May, which I cannot tell you any more about right now because I need things finalised. But this would be a good moment for something I have planned. If that picked up as well as I hope that actually did pick up a bit better because it's going to work on something. But, in the meantime, no hero. I'm going to go Clone Commando. We're going to go Clone Commando. I mean, I disagree, Rogues. I hate dogs, but... And I don't say that lightly as well. I don't hate many things. You can be... I can have an argument with you. I can dislike something you do. I probably don't hate you. I don't really hate anyone, but dogs... I've had some serious events transpire where I was almost killed once. The OGs will remember the story. I don't think he'll join Rogues, which is sad.
Our forces are taking command post Auric. We've secured command post Auric.
Doom remembers the story. The leak Joseph is fake, unfortunately. It has finally been confirmed. How can I hate dogs? Because a dog chased me and nearly killed me once. And I've never got over it. Now, I was quite fast back then. I managed to outpace it for long enough. Picked up a stick, threw it, the dog went after the stick, I climbed up a tree, I survived. But would that happen today? I'm not saying I'm not fast these days, but you lose your pace a bit as you get older every year, so I don't know. If that happened today, I could be dead, but I was nearly killed at the grand old age of 13. I could be in a coffin right now. In an alternate universe. I'm sure that would be to some people's pleasure, but in this universe that didn't happen yet. Keyword is yet, because you never know what's around the corner. We're good for now, unless another dog chases me. And I can't outpace it this time. Anakin had a dog? Oh dear. Oh dear. There was also the time a dog ate my football, which wasn't as traumatic because it didn't try to kill me, but it still ate my football, which I paid good money for, so that contributes to it as well. We were on like the cages you have in parks, and the ball got kicked over. I went out to get the ball, and this dog just came from nowhere, got in, and then got my ball, brought it back into the cage just to rub it in, clearly, and just bit into it, and it all fell apart from that moment. So sad. I'm not bald, no. I can't believe I still have to answer these a few years on. I'm not bald. I got quite a nice hairline, to be honest. Yeah, I was young. I was like 12, 13. I was in high school. I know that much. And this was like just me and one other friend at this point. We were just no. It was quite a quiet day. No one else was around. I was waiting on this huge field for him. He hadn't arrived, and this owner just came on with like this very vicious dog and let him off the lead, and it chased me. And I mean, this is a good survival tip. Like I said, I outpaced it for a good 20 seconds somehow, because they are fast. And then I knew I couldn't keep it up, so I picked up a stick and I threw it, and it went after the stick, and then I climbed up a tree. So if a dog ever chases you and you're in the situation where there's a nearby tree and there just happens to be a stick on the floor, do that, and it may just save you your life. Granny's dog ate your football. It's not a nice feeling, is it? I mean, this was my Premier League football. Okay, it's a bit dearer than the rest, so it was not a nice moment when it got eaten. It's not just like a £1 football. I mean, back in the day they were like £14, £15. That's a lot when you're 13. That's like £1,000 the equivalent. And God knows how much they probably cost today. I don't have one these days. I don't have a Premier League ball, I mean. So if a dog came for a football today, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But still, scarred me for life. Oh, Rian, don't remind me.
Be careful, brothers.
It's very annoying. It's not happy. Hello, AL player, good to see you. No, please don't do this to me. You've ruined my epic kill streak. I'm 15. I'm putting in the work right now. Okay, I'm really trying. Well, Jet, it did. It did dictate my life. There's not going to be an OnlyFans. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the only person I'm apologising to already is you, because nobody wants to see that. Oh, is that a little new member?
Time to abandon.
Very nice. Cram to the channel, my young friend. Good to see you. Thank you very much for that. Supporter level 1. Fire and burning icons. Look, the fire's coming in. This proves the OGs know it. Because when I get a member or something in a LEGO Star Wars stream, and it's only Tyler there, nobody does it, because they don't have a clue. They don't know. I'm no disrespect to them, but they don't know. Nobody has a clue what I'm talking about. Thank you, Cranberry. I'll get that reward link to you later. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Having an awful game here. Oh, that's a nice smart rocket right there on a bot. Fire burning Anakin's in the chat. Yeah, thanks for just repeating me. The thing is, I know when you repeat one of my lines, you're saying it in the most sarcastic way possible. to humanity. Oh! Very nice epic jump of destiny right there. I didn't get your last comment, so I'm telling you now that would you say if Grievous was a Jedi... Wait, what? So I'm telling you now, what would you say if Grievous was a Jedi before he turned cyborg? Well, I know he wasn't in Legends. Who knows what they could do in canon. I know he wasn't, but if he was, that would maybe be an interesting plot point. He was just a Kaleesh warrior, was he not? Young Kaleesh, who was what was it? Dooku, like, made his ship blow up and blamed it on the Jedi. And Grievous, just being a gullible Kaleeshman, just believed him. And then he somehow acquired a collection of lightsabers despite only killing one Jedi in the whole Clone Wars show. Which was a Padawan Nadar Veb, who was not really much of a challenge, so... A feared General Grievous, everyone. Can we keep it English, please? Because that goes for you as well already. So I don't know what you're saying, and just because you're saying something in another language, if it's something I'd remove in English, then it's something I'd remove in another language as well.
Count Dooku has entered the battle.
I mean, I know you must be saying something bad, because when people talk in other languages in an English chat, it usually means they're saying something that they know would get banned if it was written in English. So. I'm not stupid. Believe that. You don't understand English. You wrote that in pretty good English, to be fair. Grievous had a wife.
We're taking command post S.
Was she loyal? Or did she dump him once he turned into a cyborg? Because if she dumps him, that's no wife right there. Be done with her, Grievous. Well, if she's already done with you. Can't exactly be done with her, can you? But still, be done with her, Grievous. If she isn't loyal, if she's just gonna dump you because you look like a bit of a cyborg now, she's not the one. I think this is some quality gameplay right now. You know, we're cruising at 14 for the table. We've got the viewers right in the palm of our hands. It's all going down tonight. We've got the chat speaking multiple different languages, no doubt. This can be your version of Languages Week. How about that?
Securing command post Dawn.
Command Post Dawn. You guys are always talking about my funeral. You can bury me at Command Post Dawn. How does that sound? I want my coffin put to rest at Command Post Dawn. Oh, that would have been a nice hit on the droidica, but I don't think it would have killed the droidica. I should be Obi-Wan. If I can get him, Cranberry, we'll do a lovely Obi-Wan. Oh, that's not very nice stuff, man. That's quite rude, actually. This is a never-ending match right now. No, that is not permission to speak other languages confirmed. I've just denied you. Oh, two health! 2 health! My voice has gone very high right now. The literal opposite of my battle points, but... Oh well. Coffin next to 99. I wonder when 99 was buried. Knowing those bloody Kaminoans, they probably didn't even give 99 a funeral or anything. I love Camino, I love the clones, but I hate the Kaminoans. They're not nice.
We're taking control of command post S.
Very naughty. Oh, come back here. Come on. Oh, you are not escaping me. Don't you try those games. I have a jetpack. What do you have?
Taking command post S.
Oh, alright, no, we'll go for this droid instead. Oh, no, right. I'm not having that. Well, I've got myself into a great situation here. I'm going to do some HVV after this. 41 watching. Guys, what are you watching for? I'm 16th. Click away. They're going to click away now. Why did I say that? Come back. Free Force Effects lightsabers for everyone. In the afterlife. When we're all dead. That's a comforting thought, isn't it? When we're all dead, in billions of years' time, come to me in the afterlife to claim your free Force Effects lightsaber. Oh, you... Steve-O... Diva, what a stupid name. And that's coming from a guy named Fire Guy, alright? No, Ambient, don't leave me. Come back. You mustn't leave.
The honor of our brothers.
The honor of our brothers. Apart from Slick. We don't honor Slick, he was a traitor.
We're gonna make it this easy, bro. Might as well
I used to love HVV as well, Star Wars Forever and then. And it was honestly, it was when they started just messing around with heroes. Because I felt all the heroes were fine in the first place for this game. Alright, maybe Vader had a bit too much health. And alright, Palpatine was a bit crazy, but when they start messing around with like Bosk. Bosk was amazing, and then I just stopped using him because they did something to him. He was awful, so I just gave up with young Bosk.
Dooku is here.
Gotham, what did you say? I'm actually glad they didn't show the younglings' death. That is the nicest thing you've ever said about the younglings. Where's the catch? Oh, I bet there's some interesting stuff if you use Google Translate in this chat, Granberry. I'd love to see it. Oh, you got your little eyebrow sword? Yeah, well I've got my fists. Come on. Oh, okay. I haven't played this these days, alright? I'm a bit... I'd say a bit, very out of touch.
Be careful, brothers.
Some phases lost in years. 1 like off 50, guys. Let's get it. And we'll double those Force Effects lightsabers in the afterlife. Don't bully my aim, alright? I don't play this game these days. And I'm, to be honest, I'm not giving it 100%. I should be giving it 100%. But not getting the hero and silly deaths as well are not giving me much confidence right now. They messed with Bosk's jump, that was such a... And they messed with Grievous's, which was stupid as well, but... That's what I mean, like, blame EA, definitely. Once again, I have nothing personal against the developers, but their decisions were just as bad sometimes with this game. They could have been a lot better. Some weird content choices, definitely making... I'm not saying that maybe if they thought not making sequel heroes was a better idea because not many people would be into them. Alright, okay, if that's what you think, fair enough. But I'm talking about why the hell are you spending time on adding bandages to Wookiees, on adding eye patches to Wookiees, instead of maybe giving Darth Maul a hood? That seems something that would take about the same amount of time, I think. I don't know, I'm not a game developer, but I think that's reasonable. Do you not, are you with me? I could sit here and say, why are you giving Wookiees bandages when you could be making Coruscant? Alright, they're two completely different things, but you could have given Darth Maul a hood instead of giving Wookiees bandages. I don't want to be a jet trooper, actually. I'll just be an officer. All of us were born to fight.
Brothers. Defend this ship at all costs. The Sippies have begun to capture the objective.
You can't place them up here, can you? Grr. Oh, we're out of return to the objective. I'm sure those few centimeters are gonna greatly affect our victory, as it will be a victory for the Separatist Alliance. No, the Republic. Sorry, why am I? What's wrong with me? Taking damage really with my bare fists and doesn't even give me the kill. The cheek, the absolute cheek. What are we on? We're 18 and 12. Alright, no, that's not that bad actually. 18 and 12. I was expecting to say like 4 and 27, so we're quite positive actually. Okay. That's alright. I mean, there are bots in this game, so maybe that's not as big a thing. But I don't play this much these days, so maybe it is a good thing. I don't know.
The droids are securing the objective.
It's mad to think that a lot of this content was like 2 years ago. Where does time go? I remember when time used to move really slowly. Now it moves really quickly. Or it feels like it at least. It doesn't move any quicker or slower, but it just feels like it. They're going to Operation Droidicus us if they get through, which will not be good. Nearly been going an hour now. Wonderful. Absolutely lovely.
Darth Maul has arrived. Be careful, brothers.
I mean, the reason I started later was because I wasn't really planning to go for longer than an hour. We may go a bit longer. In fact, we're probably going to end after this game with how long this will take. We're probably going to end after this game, so that's probably going to mean no Grievous for Matthew. But I can't stay too late. I do have to get. I've got to get some stuff done, actually, for a video because I'm not going to be here this weekend to get it. Well, I'm going to be here on Sunday, but I'm not going to be here on Friday night or Saturday to get stuff done. So I need to get it done tonight because I'm quite busy tomorrow as well.
Darth Maul is here.
Remember to like and subscribe, guys, if you're new. Guys, please stop the non-English. Look at him, trying to do Operation Droidicus, trying to do Protocol 47. It's my protocol. I invented it. Don't try and do it against the creator. See? Back off. That's what I thought. Back off. We may do some Minecraft. I mean, not tonight. I can probably play it Sunday night. How's that? I'm just I've got a lot on right now because we're all like loads of places are opening back up here and everything. I've made so many plans that I didn't really think about my time. They all do fit. It just doesn't give me much time to do anything myself. But yeah, I've made so many plans. Matthew, I did say though, I'm gonna get to 360 streams, so if I ever am to stop Battlefront 2 streams, which I don't know, we may come back to them every now and again. But I want to get to 360, and we're at 359, so there'd still be another one. I'm not gonna end it on an odd number, or if it is an odd number, like I want to end it on. Oh dear. Well, I'll put that one in the history books because. Back in the day, you would have had 1,000 people screaming at me for jumping off the edge. These days, it's just another one in a game that doesn't really have much to it. But we will end this. I will at least get to 360 streams. I'm on 359, so there will be another one. I'm not gonna end them on 359. You know, when will 360 be? I don't know. What a number as well to end on 360. 360. What? I like that. Yeah, we might end on 360. Like here. Mando droids are just still OP as hell, aren't they? Well, looks like we're going back down to the ground. Amy, how you doing? So like and subscribe guys if you're new. End on 365. What? So I can say I've. That's a good one actually. So I can say I've streamed like every day for a year, even though it's not been a year in a row. Like I can say for a year of my. That's quite sad though. That's a bit. I know I've been alive 22 years, but I'll be able to say like I have actually spent a year of my life, and that's the days I've like. To be fair, these days I don't play Battlefront off stream, but I used to when like the game was thriving and I was loving it. I used to, but that means I can say I've streamed like 300. I mean, I cannot. I've already uploaded over like 1,000 videos, so I can already say I've done like. I've probably uploaded over 3 years of my life, like every day, so it's not that sad. We'll see, but I just don't know how long. Like I've probably done about 4 Battlefront streams since September. How do I make my thumbnails? I use Photoshop these days. Finally, I got it back because my computer just wouldn't let Photoshop run anymore. It crashed one day and it never works again. But I got it back pretty much when I changed the thumbnails. I got it back finally. So yeah, I love Photoshop. It's very dear to me. Bang! Oh! That was a bit of an overreaction, but it'll get the new viewers in very enticed by what's going on. What's your favourite flag, Gotham? Doing country flags? My favourite, I like Spain, I like Portugal. I like, what's the one that, I'm good on flags, but this one I always forget, but I like it. What's the one with like the purple in it? Like the purple and the yellow? Or is it like a pink? Like a pink and the yellow? Is it like Cuba? I think it's Cuba. Let me look this up actually. Is it Cuba? There's like one that's got like pink in it. It looks really nice. Let me get this up. Cuba flag. No, it's not Cuba. It's the one with the pink. It's not... What's Ukraine? I don't think it's Ukraine, but I'm gonna check. No, it's not Ukraine. That's someone with a pink. It's like pink, blue, red or something, or white. Pink, blue, white. Yeah, I found it here. What is it? No, not that one. Wait, no, not that one. What's that? It's like Cuba or something. It's not. I think it's pink, white, red. What is it? It's like a country. There's like one country that's like pink, white. I can't remember. But that's one of them. Why am I going on about flags so much? I have no idea. Yeah, I think that's the one with the... I see it like bloody on FIFA. Of course it's on FIFA. And I'm searching through the flags for like obscure ones, and there's like this one with like pink on it. I'm gonna have to check it. It's not Iraq. Iraq's not. What flag is Iraq now? I know all the main, not even all the main flags. Like I know most flags, but it comes to a point. Iraq's got a nice one actually. Iraq has a nice flag. Iraq is
Have disabled the target.
yeah. That one. The the red, white, black. That's cool. What else is there? I mean, it's not one of my favourites. I'd say Spain. And I'm judging these on, but I'm not basing these on the countries, by the way. And not that I'm saying like there's anything wrong with Spain, but you know, there's certain countries that are a bit crazy. But I'm basing this on the flag zone. Do I like the flags? I like the Spain flag. I'm talking about country flags here. Like any other flags, I don't really care about what they look like. But the flag. Oh, we have a flag room on the Minecraft world that Rian loves. Because I have to censor half the flags just in case people are offended by them. I don't even know how to pronounce that one, Star Wars Forever. Let me have a look at that flag. Mercia. I never heard of it in my life. I just spelled it completely wrong. It's a bit basic. It just looks like the Scotland flag, but in different colours. Jamaica has a nice one. The green, yellow, black. That's nice. Saudi Arabia. What's that one? There's like. See, I think I know so many flags. I don't like that. That's just green with white on it. That's a bit dead. Not for me. I like flags to have different colours that, you know, not the basic colours, when they're a bit different. Gabon has a nice one. Look up that one. It's green, yellow, blue. Why are we looking at flags? I'm supposed to be streaming Battlefront. Brazil? Yeah, Brazil. I mean, Brazil's just what I'm used to seeing. I like it. I feel like, depending on how much I see a flag as well, like if it's... That's what I mean. When it's a rare one, it's really cool. But when it's one I see all the time, it gets a bit boring. Am I going to end there? I don't know. Am I? Probably, yeah. So I've been going for like an hour. And that's all I really planned to do. So yeah, I'm going to end it there, guys. But thank you very much for watching this 1 year anniversary of Battlefront 2. No, what 1 year anniversary of the game's cancellation, not of the game. The game's been like nearly 4 years now. Thank you to Already Dead, Ambient, Amy, Rian, Doom, Gotham, Inky, Jet, Matthew, Oswin, Star Wars Forever, Tyler. I very much appreciate, as always, everyone watching. A lot more people as well than I expected. Thank you to Cranberry as well for becoming a member. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one.